All right, what's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to take a look at the MP7 in Call of Duty Warzone. This is one of the few guns that is in the game on the ground. As far as what is good about it, this gun is an amazing SMG. I definitely think it's one of the most underrated guns in the game. And one of the few things I learned from a couple of other pros, I was watching them play, they were personally using it. So I myself started using it, and I found myself absolutely dominating enemies and winning tons of more gunfights than I was winning with assault rifles. This is an excellent close range weapon. In today's video, I'm recommending the best attachments for you guys, basically breaking down the long barrels, all the stocks, the lasers, that kind of stuff, telling you guys what are the best attachments to use together and which attachments you guys should avoid completely, because this gun does have some unique attachments which are different on this weapon than on any other gun. So we're recommending the best class setup for you guys to give you guys the best recoil pattern possible. Basically gives you almost 100% accuracy with this weapon. So we're going to go over the attachments in just a second, but the first thing I want to talk about is what makes this gun excellent. It has the fastest fire rate out of every single gun in the game. So on that factor alone, it just is insanely fast shooting, which makes it a very awesome and good weapon. As far as what makes it good as well in comparison to the other SMGs, it has the best hip fire spread, which I personally noticed definitely a few times today when I was playing with it. I noticed the hip fire spread was actually extremely accurate. As far as the movement speed, it's 99%, which is one of the fastest moving weapons in the entire game. And the strafe speed is extremely fast. So the mobility is incredible, the fire rate's incredible, the hip fire is incredible. The range is a little bit where it lacks. The aim down sight time is pretty good for an SMG. So talking about the long barrels, we have the strike and the recon barrel. The strike barrel, basically the biggest difference between that and the recon is there's no negate to the movement speed. It just increases the range by about 25% to 10 meters, which 10 meters is so low, so close range you wouldn't even notice the difference. The aim down sight time is about 15% slower. The difference switching to the recon long barrel, you're getting about a 50% increase to the range, which is up to 12 meters, which is a big jump in comparison to 4 meters extra is pretty big to notice, specifically when you're trying to add that. The aim down sight time is about 30% slower, which is pretty significant. 266 milliseconds aim down sight time is pretty average, if not a little bit slow for ARs. And you get about a 2% slower movement speed, but you do get a huge increase to your 5 to 6 shot kill range. Your 4 shot kill range is the 12 meters I talked about, but the biggest bonus about switching to the recon versus the strike, your 5 to 6 shot kill range gets a massive improvement as far as that mid-range gunfight. Your range is going to be significantly increased. As far as a close range gunfight, you're not really going to notice it at all, but at the mid-range you will 100% notice it with this weapon. Talking about the unique attachments for it, this gun I want to talk about first is the attachments I want to avoid, because on this gun in specific, the extended mags on this gun and this gun only give you a massive decrease to your movement speed. Normally on other weapons, obviously, they normally give you about a 1% slower and a 2% slower. On this gun, you're getting a 2% slower movement speed for the 50 round mag, along with a slower aim down sight time. And with the 60 round mag, you're getting the same aim down sight time being about 10% slower, but you're getting a 4% slower movement speed. So if you stack the extended mags with the long barrel, your movement speed is almost going to be LMG level. So I 100% recommend avoiding the extended mags. And then talking about the no stock attachment, this gun has an extremely good accuracy. The no stock is going to make your first shot accuracy worse and your recoil pattern significantly worse, in exchange to get a higher mobility, which this gun already has some of the best mobility in the game. So in order to make the best thing about it a big negative, I really don't recommend it. There's a couple of attachments I 100% recommend over the no stock. So talking about the best class setup that I recommend, obviously in Warzone, you want a silencer to see off the minimap. You guys have watched any of my recent class setup videos. In today's video, we're not really going to go over any of the grips, because the only grip I've really been using right now is the Commando 4 grip. It gives you the recoil stabilization improvement as well as first shot accuracy. You guys can see a picture on the screen right now. You guys will see the default MP7, basically the kick of it. In the middle, you guys will see with the no stock attachment, and then on the right you guys will see with the Commando grip. If you look at the right side of the screen, the Commando grip recoil pattern is one of the best I've ever seen in making videos. The recoil was literally so perfectly straight up and down. It's the easiest to control out of every weapon I've tested, so I 100% recommend the Commando 4 grip for it. The only negative you're going to get is a slower movement speed which, like I said, this gun already has some of the best mobility. Your movement speed with this class setup is going to be about AR range, which is the only real negative you're getting. The two attachments I'm going to recommend most stacked together is going to be the tack laser with the granulated grip tape. Tack laser is basically going to give you a 20% faster ADS, which is going to help bring that aim down sight time down by a little bit. It's going to be about AR level. I stacked it with the granulated grip tape, which makes your aim lock movement speed a little bit slower, which, like I said, it already has some of the best mobility. Those two things are going to give you some of the best first shot accuracy. When you stack that with the Commando foregrip, your idle sway is basically going to be 0. Therefore, your first shot accuracy is going to be 100% accurate almost every single time. It also gives you a massive increase to your aim walking movement speed, which with an SMG is a huge bonus because you're almost always going to be strafing, which is going to give you an incredible increase to your accuracy. And then obviously you guys already know, with the recon long barrel to help increase your 5 to 6 shot kill range. So your aim down sight time is going to be a little bit slower. Movement speed is going to be a little bit slower, but your range is going to get a massive improvement. Your idle sway is going to be 0. And as far as your recoil pattern, your accuracy is going to be some of the best in the game. So that's basically the class that I recommend using on your MP7. 100% recommend avoiding the extended mags completely. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me guys know what you run on your MP7 down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys do leave a like in the video if you guys did enjoy, you guys learned anything new. You want to subscribe to the channel, I would very much appreciate that. Make sure you guys use code Trapgod on all your scuff and GFUEL purchases. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one.